Okay guys, welcome back to White or Black. Today we are going to be exploring my personal theory of the Nazi alien technology. This video is going to examine what I think may have occurred during World War I. Is it any strange anomaly that Hitler rose to power significantly and had technology well beyond the means of any other foreign nation? Well, today we're examining my theory of what may have actually occurred. There was many strange anomalies during World War I. Some of those anomalies, such as Foo Fighters, different Allied forces encountering different technology that was not understood at the time, and trying to figure out if they were, if it was the Germans or if it was aliens, something completely unknown. But we're examining a lot of these different things that occurred. Did aliens visit Germany during World War I? And if so, and Germans had alien technology, why did the Germans also have a high interest in the occult? There are many different stories of Nazis exploring occult practices, especially among the SS officers. And that is the strangest tie that we are really looking at. There was other things found, such as the dabbling, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, or the German bell, which was a bit of technology that many speculate was a time machine, or that it was actually an aircraft. There are different instances that have occurred with the dabbling that many people believe there was an episode of Unsolved Mysteries that related to the Kecksburg incident. The Kecksburg incident, they found a bell-shaped object, and many of the local people had reported seeing this bell-shaped object before the military, our U.S. military, had come in and collected the object and transported it off. Which is kind of funny because this is a completely different time frame, so perhaps the dabbling was a time machine or something that was able to travel across time boundaries. Now, from here, we have many other interesting things, nearing the end of the war. And towards the end of the war, the scientists, the Nazi scientists, many of which were brought to the U.S., given immunity to work for the U.S. government. Many strange occurrences occurred during this time frame, and people reported things washing up on shore. And one of those things, they called the Montauk Monster. Were the Germans under U.S. government control? Were they doing genetic manipulation? There's many other things that tie to this as well. Even when it comes down to the common tick and Lyme disease. And many believe that the Lyme disease was a product of the German scientists and different experimental things that was going on Montauk Island. There are many other things and occurrences from sources here in the U.S. explaining the Philadelphia experiment that you can look into, where they claimed to have had the ability for time travel. All of these things were going on that actually led to Nikola Tesla doing the cloaking project, which is more commonly known as the Philadelphia experiment. But there's many more things that was going on behind the scenes. There's also many other stories of the of Nazi occupation and different Allied forces stumbling upon things of occult practices that Nazis were engaging in. So ultimately what we're looking at here and trying to decipher, and what I look at it as, is the Nazis did encounter and obtain alien information and technology. However, here's the weirdest thing about it. If the Nazis had alien technology, why were they dabbling with occult? And here's the real kicker. The occult and the alien technology is one and the same. Is it any strange revelation that we have many occurrences and many stories, black-eyed aliens? You hear stories of black-eyed children. All of these things appear demonic. How are demons always portrayed? Demons are always portrayed usually with black, soulless eyes. So the aliens weren't aliens. The aliens are demons. Is it any correlation that there are so many different races of aliens believed to exist? From, the most common black-eyed, gray aliens, to the reptilians, to the insectoids, so on and so forth. The Bible often spoke of Satan appearing as a serpent. The Bible speaks of Satan, as the great deceiver. From my personal experiences and everything I've experienced, I believe these so-called alien creatures and things, they are not. Satan takes many forms. These things, and most common, precept is many of you always hear more of an outlay of alien abduction, unpleasantness. They want our DNA. The one thing that they did not get from God, that they felt cheated out of, was a body. They did not get to come and have their test as a human to prove themselves worthy. They feel cheated. But you also hear and see many different things where the falsehood is that these alien beings are here for our benefit and our welfare. And that's what I believe is the illusion. Because usually the negative stories outweigh any positive stories. But you can't win over hearts and minds when you're always doing negative things or harmful, hurtful things. This is my theory on what actually may have occurred during World War I, which really makes you question. The facts are out there as to our military and what they had done, and they granted immunity to these Nazi scientists and brought them over for their own benefit. What does that say about our military? How many secrets does our military have? That's the question. These are the things that I hope this video inspires. Your own conclusion as to maybe what had occurred, or to hopefully inspire thought to help you come to your own conclusion of what you take these things to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I have to thank all of you for your support. So if you enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, share, help me get these videos out to other people. Feel free to leave comments. I do my best to respond to all comments. But I appreciate all you support. And until next time, this is White or Black. See you at the next video.